or something. Let's do some questions. Who has a question? What is your question? Good question. If I could have dinner with 3 people, dead or alive, who would it be and why? Let's see. I would pick all of you guys. I've had dinner with Josh Dunn. It's not that cool. It's not that cool. We just fight each other for who's gonna pay. Let's see. I think either I'm gonna do a split one for one of them because I don't want to use them all up. I would do either Kanye West or Drake. I think Kanye West would be more interesting to talk to, but I'm also scared he'd get us kicked out of the restaurant. So that would be a very short-lived dinner. I also think Drake, I would just probably like look at him the whole time. Like, hi Drake, how are you? I would really like to have dinner. I was thinking about this the other day. This is a weird, I feel like I'm doing like an Apple iPhone presentation right now. This is a random one, but I think Chris Martin from Coldplay. Yeah, they're just so good that I kind of forget how hard it is to be good at music. Like, I'm just kind of like, oh yeah, Coldplay, whatever. They only have like 100 hits. I saw them perform after the Brit Awards 2 nights ago, and they played in a room that was a little bit bigger than this, which was such an amazing feeling for me to get to see Coldplay in a room like this. And Chris Martin was on stage, and he was kind of drunk. And he was really funny, and he was really nice, and him and his band, they're all best friends still, which I think is really cool. But he just keeps announcing songs, and I'm like, oh, this is my favorite one! And then he'll, oh no, this is my favorite one! This is my favorite one. And like 6 songs later, I've had like a glass of wine, and I'm like, I love all these songs. These are all good songs. And I think I would just like to speak to him and see what it was like to come from being like a small band with all your friends to being one of the biggest bands in the entire world, because that's crazy. And let's see, the third person that I would pick would be... You guys are naming a lot of people that I've had dinner with, and everyone is, I'm trying to pick people here that are going to like teach me about life, not buy me shots, you know what I mean? Like, I think maybe like Alanis Morissette or Madonna. Yeah. I think if I had dinner with Madonna, they'd sit me down and be like, cool, you have 45 minutes. And I'd be like, okay, so tell me what it's like to, like, I just have so many questions. She's like one of the most changing and massive female artists. And the crazy thing is that even if you can't name one song by her, you still know who, like a virgin. Yeah, everyone knows that one. But even if you can't name one song by her, you still know who she is. And that is powerful. That's like being like Obama. Like being that, like, I don't know what they do, but I know who they are. That's like pretty crazy. So yeah, I think I'd have to ask her a lot of questions. And also ask her how she's managed to be so like sexy and confident as she gets older, because I think that the music industry kind of like wants to tell women a lot that as soon as you're like 30, they're like, well, it's been nice. You're not pretty anymore. And that's so fucked up, because Madonna's a babe. And so I want to be like, how have you stayed so confident? And yeah, I think I would ask her that. Good question. I like that one. All right, let's see. I don't know what I'm doing. Yes. Hi! Question. So the Colors music video, it came out yesterday. I also forgot about it until like an hour ago. If you guys want to like go home and watch it or whatever, I wouldn't mind the views. I mean, whatever. So I think that a lot of people have noticed that a lot of people. It was really surprising to me because when the Colors music video came out, a lot of people were like, I don't get it, what does this have to do with the song? And I'm like, what do any of my music videos have to do with the song? I literally have a song called Ghost where I say, you're a Rolling Stone boy, and I'm like, but I'm also dating a girl. Like, what am I I have a song called New Americana where I'm like, we raised on Biggie, Nirvana, high on legal marijuana, and the music video is like, fighting back against the government. Like, so I was so surprised when everyone was like, I don't know what this has to do with the song. I was like, have you met me? Of course it doesn't. I think that for the Colors music video, I was talking to some of my friends and some of the people on my team, and we were talking about a couple parts of culture, like the movie American Beauty, or the book Lolita, or you know, things where you showcase an older person and a younger person in a relationship. And the thing is that's not okay. If someone is, you know, under the age of 18, then that's not okay. But when people make art about things that aren't okay, sometimes it can be very beautiful. And that's where things can be very conflicting, where you say, this is wrong, but it's beautiful. And is it okay that this is art because it's showcasing something, you know, that is you're supposed to be warned against? So I think that a lot of these like books and these movies were kind of like condoning something that I didn't think was alright. However, I think that being a young person and having a crush on someone a lot older than you is a very normal thing. I think that's a very normal thing. I think it's a very innocent thing. I know when I was 16, I thought I was gonna marry like Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm 21 and I still want to marry like Matthew Gray Gubler, or like go back in time like 10 years and grab Hugh Grant. Or my math teacher, my camp counselor, like I don't know, just so many people around me, you know, being so young and just being like, wow, I think you're amazing. And the whole point of it is that it's a very innocent thing. And I think everyone also has felt the embarrassment of having people find out that you have a crush on someone that it's crazy for you to have a crush on. You know, whether it's someone who's famous, or someone who's out of your league, or, which is bullshit by the way, or someone who's, you know, too old for you or too far away, or like, you know, you live in Amsterdam and you have a crush on someone who lives in California and people say to you, that's stupid. Why would you do that? First of all, I live in California, my boyfriend's from Norway, so go for it. You can be with anyone you want to be with, but there's the concept of having a crush on someone who you can't have. And I wanted to do that in a way where I showcased it and it wasn't something destructive or something where I was telling people that something bad is okay. So we set out to make this video that was just about someone living in a life where everything seems perfect, but everything is not quite what it seems. You know, also I've made a lot of videos that are really political, like I just said. Like, I've made a video where I'm in an intimate relationship with another woman. I've made a video where the youth are fighting back against like the government or like a bigger power, and I just wanted to make something that I thought looked beautiful. It didn't have to be, you know, you guys know me and you know that I'm always up for speaking about my opinion and speaking about things that I think are important to talk about and things that are political and things that need to be discussed. That's my responsibility as an artist, but I'm still an artist and I wanted to make art and not have it have to be about something, you know, bigger, because there's a time and a place to discuss that. And for the Colors video, I just wanted to say, look how pretty everything looks. You know, it's like kind of just what I wanted to do, and I'm really glad I got the chance to do it. It was really awesome. I think we have time for one more. If you have stuff that you want to give to me, I open everything at the end. That's really cool, really, really cool. That's amazing. Do you want to pass, throw. Yes? Yeah, I can.
Chill.
Can you hand me the phone, please?
Kijk me niet uit. Nou, niet wat?
No. My lipstick is not touching my nipples. No. I tried to tell everybody that too, which was really crazy, but nobody wanted to listen to me. Everyone just wanted to yell at me. Oh, it's okay! I have one more. Happy birthday! Happy birthday, that's amazing. What is that? You put the present for the ears. What is your question? Oh my God! Yeah, people are always going to be mean though. I think that if I have a lot of friends at home, you know, who have like normal kind of, what is that? Oh, I love those! Don't you know, because, yeah, I'm asking them to send everything forward because I only have 2 arms. And I need 80 arms. People are always going to give me hate for stuff, and I have friends at home, you know, who are in college or who work a job, or I talk to my mom and dad, and my mom will call me and she'll say, you know, there's a nurse who works at my hospital and she's so mean to me and she always tries to get me in trouble with my boss. And when I talk to my mom about stuff like that, she says to me, you know, like, someone is being mean to me. I'm like, okay, so it's not just me. Everyone is going to have to deal with mean people around them all the time. I just have to deal with a little bit more of it because I know more people than my mom does. My mom knows like 500 people. I know like 2 billion people. So, you know, it's a little bit more elevated for me. But it's just about reminding myself that I'm very, very lucky to be surrounded by a lot of people who care about me, who want to help me make myself a better person, who I hope can help make them better people in some way. And just reminding myself that the loudest voices are always the most negative ones. And you know, you will always hear someone saying something mean louder than you will hear someone saying something nice. So you need to turn up the volume on the nice in your head. That's really important. So thank you. They're gonna let everybody inside now. So